Good morning, guys. I am picking up my paint table today. I've got paper and I grabbed my phone so I could pull up the group and write down all of your engagement contest entries today. So that's what we are going to work on this morning while I do my Q&A call. I am here for a few minutes this morning to answer any of your questions. So seriously, if you have any questions that you've come up with during the workshop, if you're not caught up on the workshop, that's okay. The videos will be up until the 26th, but I'm here to answer all your questions. So I'm going to start with the number one question. And these are all out of my brain because this week has been crazy. I didn't write them down. I just tried to answer them as we went. But my guess is that if someone else had that question, you may have that question too. So I wanted to jump on and answer. So the number one question that I get is, what type of wood do I use? And I am a fan of the tri-ply underlayment from Home Depot. But you have options. At Lowe's, they have Revolution Ply. Both stores also carry MDF, and the thickness of what I use is approximately 1/8 of an inch. It's not very thick. So those are your answers to what type of wood I use. Also, I get asked a lot, what type of jigsaw do I use? Well, you have options there too. My favorite jigsaw is the the Ryobi cordless. So it uses a battery pack. It's green like this, and it uses a battery pack. Good morning, Brenda. Welcome. Good morning, Connie. The reason I love my Ryobi cordless is because I also use the Ryobi drill and the Ryobi sander and the Ryobi brad nailer. So they all use the same battery. So I have 2 or 3 batteries that I charge, and these charge super fast. And then I can just pop them between tools. So if one of my batteries dies, I can just grab the battery off of another tool and pop it on. Another reason that, good morning, Ginger, that I like the Ryobi cordless is I don't have to worry about cutting through a cord. And guys, when you're cutting with a jigsaw, like you're going like this a lot, I always worried I was going to cut through a cord. So I have corded jigsaws, and they are very affordable. They're a great alternative. But my favorite, since so many people asked, is the Ryobi cordless. So it's in my Amazon shop. The other thing, I'm trying to think. And if you missed it, go back and watch the video where I cut out the boards this week, because I showed you the difference in a U-shank and a T-shank blade. I only use T-shanks now. Good morning, Kara. How are you? I'm dragging this morning. I've got my coffee, and I took a screenshot of something on Facebook that I wanted to share with you all this morning because it totally was where I am today. It said, "Children really are amazing creatures. Who else can talk so much so early without caffeine?" And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, my son this morning, it was hilarious. He was talking a mile a minute, and I'm going, oh my goodness, I need coffee first. But yeah, it was really funny. So I saw that, and I was like, that's totally my life. So any more questions? I'm trying to think. Oh, another question I got a lot, asked quite a bit, and I answered it, but I want to make sure all of you understand where I stand on this. Paint. Guys, I don't care what brand, I don't care what color you use. What I care about is that you are not letting something little like that hold you back from being creative. Because at the end of the day, what I know from personal experience is if I wait until I have the exact color and the exact brand, the time that I had to create is probably here and gone. So my thing for you is, I just want you to jump in and create. So don't get hung up on paint colors. Don't get hung up on how thick my twine is. which staple gun I use, which drill I use, what flowers I bought. Just jump out, be creative, and do it. Because that's where the magic happens. That's where you gain internal confidence, you become a more relaxed person, and you start believing in yourself. So please don't let little things like that hold you back. That being said, my paint, I have probably 5 different brands in here. It doesn't matter. I mix and match. So like when I do a project, I may use Deco Art and the Michaels brand and the Joann's brand all at once. Good morning, Kimberly. Connie, you've probably swiped the comments away. Swipe back or forth, and they should pop back. Good morning, Mary. You are driving home from Hobby Lobby. That's on my list of things to go do today. So my Fridays, if you joined me yesterday, you would know my Fridays are like my family day. So I try to get everything I can done so that Friday night I get to sit on the couch with my fur babies, my feather babies, and my kiddos. And so I am trying to kind of clean up. I've got to run to the post office, and I would love to make it to Hobby Lobby today because I saw these brushed markers, like brush pens. I think they're markers, but they call them brush pens. And it was a huge pack. It had a bunch of colors, and I only have a few. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Anna. I only have a few, but I saw these brush markers, and I really want to go get a set, and they were only like, I think $15 for 30 or 36 of them, and you can use them like watercolors. And so there were a couple of projects that I wanted to do this weekend, and I try Saturdays is like my day to actually do something not work-related creative. Last weekend, I made, my daughter and I new football shirts, and my friend Alicia was the one who turned me on to them. Ooh, 50% off ribbon. Thanks for the heads up, babe. But they were bleached out. So I got a blue shirt, and I bleached it out from like here to here. And then I did vinyl across it that in sparkles that said Football Mom. And then on the back, oh gosh, it said something cute. But so that's my creativity. I like to, even if it's not work related, I like to kind of just do something for myself. And so this weekend I wanted to do some watercolor art, and I'm a member of Whatever Letter from Casey Hope, and she sends scripture cards, and one of our friends showed some just amazing art she was doing on these scripture cards, and so I really just wanted to try it. So I am just kind of cleaning off my desk. I am pulling up in just a moment. I'm so excited about this, guys. Y'all have no idea how happy it has made me to see all of the photos come through of ladies cutting their first door hanger, painting their first door hanger, putting their first template together. Good morning, Myra. It makes me so happy. Like, you seriously have no idea. Like, I mean, maybe you see it on my face, but you have no idea. Like, the fact that some of you had either never heard of door hangers or just didn't feel like you could do it, and you did it. So I'm going to start recording while we chat. I'm going to pull up on my phone the free group. If you are not in the free group, you are missing out. So in our free group, we are doing an engagement contest. I'm sorry, Kimberly. We're doing an engagement contest, and it you can get entries for putting your template together. There's a post. You'll find a picture, and you put your picture underneath that, showing me you did that. That gets you an entry. There was a post that you could copy and paste onto your private Facebook page. That gets you an entry. You can invite people into the group. That gets you entries. If they join the group, and yes, Ginger, today you need to get your entries in, babe. You really have till Sunday, but I'm recording a bunch today. So if you invited people and they joined the challenge or the workshop, just screenshot that and send me a private message to my page, and I'll record your extra entries. Also, if you cut out your sign, there's a picture that says post your cutout sign here. Underneath that, there's another one that says post your painted sign, and then another one that says post your sign with your ribbon and whatever you use to hang it. Okay, Tanya, did I say it right, or is it Tanya? I saw your cutout, and I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Cindy, you can get it done. Come on, Mom. It's going to take you 5 minutes max. I call everybody Mama, by the way, so don't be offended. In fact, my business partner in Kentucky, she messaged me this week, and she goes, Kara, now I'm calling everybody Mama. So, you know, it rubs off. I'm just so excited for y'all. So I'm going to pull this up. I've almost got my table cleaned off. Guys, this is why it's so important to have organization and make it easy, because like I can just roll this cart, throw all my paint back in, and I'm done. Now I do have this paint, which is a bigger bottle, so I'm sticking it in the bottom drawer, and I'm just not going to shut the drawer all the way. Okay, loves. I think I have all my trash in one pile. I don't have a bag over here. Let's see, all that. All right, I am ready. I feel on top of the world right now. Let's pull up some comments. And I want to know in the comments, if you have entries into the contest, I want to know how many entries you have, or how many entries you think you have, because I may need to go look. Yes, I use wire to hang mine. Kimberly. Thank you, Cindy. Kimberly, I showed 2 different ways yesterday to hang your door hanger on our live video. One is using twine and a staple gun. The other is using this wire from Harbor Freight. And so you can go back and watch that video, and I show you all the things. And I do have a trick that I do if you use twine and a staple gun that just helps your signs hold up. Anna, you're a mama of 3. Guys, I had crazy, y'all can tell me to shut up whenever, but I had crazy dreams last night, and one of them was, I don't know what's going on in my brain, but it was like I woke up really stressed out. I mean, it was weird. My son almost fell off of a school bus. The crazy thing was, like, we have a long driveway, so my husband and I, for some reason, we were both outside in his truck waiting to put Reddick, my son, on the school bus. And my daughter goes earlier in the day, so it's not that we were leaving her out. She gets on the bus earlier. So anyway, the bus pulls, like, I think it's pulling up, and then it just keeps going. And I noticed in my dream that it was I need scissors, that it was a sub bus driver. And so I was like, well, that's really weird. What in the world? So I jump back in the car, and he and I start following the school bus, and we're like honking and like waving our arms to get him to stop, because it's a 15-minute drive to school. So if he can get on the bus, I'm gonna put him on the bus. So anyway, the guy finally pulls over, and he says, "Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry." Well, Reddick goes to get on the bus, and he literally like gets both feet on the first step. The guy doesn't even shut the door. He just takes off, and Reddick starts to move backwards and almost fell out of the school bus. So then I'm like flagging that bus driver down. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Like, you're going to kill my baby. Like, you can't. So yeah, I was that crazy mom in my dream last night. So I'm weird. Guys, I'm weird. I admit it. Kimberly says she's a mama of 2. Anna says she has 3 entries in. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make piles, because right now I think I can keep track of it that way. And I'm going to put your name, and then I'm going to put whatever workshop or F for friends that you invited. So let me go to our group. And friends, if you have requested this week to join the paid membership group, I have declined all of those because that group isn't open right now, but it will open on Monday. So if I've declined you and then you sign up on Monday, just request to join again, and I'll get you approved. I can't approve anyone that's not a paid member into that group right now. So, okay. So I'm going to scroll down. post your finished door hanger pictures here. Okay, so Beverly has one. And that was workshop 4. So Beverly, oh, I should break Stuart. Something to put this on. So yeah, as I fill these out, I'm going to call the names out. Beverly Stewart got one. Kathy Womack, this was workshop 4. And I just keep going. Anna, there's Anna Pace. This is workshop 4. Anna, I saw you last night commenting on Debbie Poole. She is such a dear, sweet person. Tammy McHann. I probably said that right. McHann. That was workshop 4. Okay, I think I did all of those. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, this one has 17 comments. This is the cutout. So let's see. If y'all have questions, though, please ask, because that's what I'm here for. Here's Tammy again. And this was workshop 2. Karen. Bennett. And this was workshop 2. Hers is painted too. Of course, yes, you can do entries through Sunday. You can do entries through Sunday. So Sunday is the last day to get entries because I will be tallying all of it Monday before I go live. Yes, so I'll be tallying all of it. It's actually going to be Monday is when the drawing is. Going to pick up my material today. Yay! I'm so excited. Anna, yes. So Tamara Bennett of Southern Adornment. I met Debbie Poole last year at a conference in Nashville. And then last summer, I actually met Tamara Bennett, and we roomed together at a conference in Canada. And then we got to room together again last month, and it was awesome. She's a sweetheart. Okay, Karen Bennett. I already did her for 2. This was workshop 3. All right. Kathy Womack. And this was workshop 2. Mel Moody. This is so fun, guys. This is so fun writing all these entries. And then workshop 2. Belinda Taylor. She cut a baby and a large one. So Belinda Taylor. This is workshop 2. And Brenda Wood. Brenda, are you still on this morning? Workshop 2. Love watching Tamara do her spring challenge. Just sign up for her fall challenge. That's awesome, Cindy. Expression. The 5. That is so funny. Let me see. What 5/8 brush do I use? It is okay, so I a while back, I don't know if they still have them, but I saw these at Walmart. I ordered mine from Michaels, but they are the triangular handled brushes. These are the 5/8 that I use, and these are my favorite. So I'll tell y'all a funny story. So whenever I announced my challenge, Anna, did I already get you for this one? No, it was 4. When I announced the challenge, it was right before I went to Canada, and I said it was going to be a free scarecrow workshop. When I got to Canada, Ginger, Debbie Poole, DLP Designs, I think is hers. She's so sweet. So when I went to Canada, the girls that I was rooming with, they all have creative businesses, and Tamara was one of them. And they're all like, "You're doing a free challenge. You got to charge at least $10 for it." And I go, "Well, I already told everybody it's free. I'm not going to charge them now." But it was really funny because they're like, no. I said, yes. Okay, there is Kathy I'm looking back because I think I gave someone double entries. Nope, that was Karen. Okay, so Kathy Womack. And this was 3. So yeah, y'all got lucky because they all thought I was crazy for doing the workshop for free. Okay, post your assembled templates. All right, this is day 1. Let's see who all I have here. Melissa Roper. Uh-oh, I added an extra S in her name. Free once in a while is awesome incentive to get people hooked. Well, it is, but I think everything I had done this year pretty much was free. Can the entries be of any design? No, Mary. The entries are only the Scarecrow. Only for the Scarecrow workshop. It's our engagement contest. And I saw you on Tamara site when you were on camera. It's funny. We so that group of ladies, I think there were 10 of us. We met last year online, and the crazy part was this Brenda Wood. The crazy part of this was you would have thought that like we would have been weirded out by like meeting each other for the first time, but we like 4 of us roomed together before we committed to rooming together before we ever met. And so that meant we each had to sleep in a bed with another person that we didn't even know. So anyway, it was really funny because we just hit it off, and we had formed this relationship online over just a couple months, and now like we all talk every single day, and our businesses are all very similar, but yet we're not competitive against each other. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny. And some of them are light years, well, most of them are light years ahead of where I am, because my business didn't start until 2.5 years ago. Here, this type of business. Before that, I did a graphic design. I didn't do anything with painting. I picked up a paintbrush about 3 years ago and loved it. And I've just committed to learning new stuff every day. So I learn that new stuff, and then I share it with my people. So I will tell y'all, I just wrote down Anna again, Shelly, Tyra, Cindy McDaniel, Christy Marquis. I think that so that y'all can hear your names called and know that I've got you. Tanya or Tanya, I'm not sure, but I am writing your name down right now. Alma. I appreciate the free workshop. Let's see. And I think you will be very pleasantly surprised. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised. Alma, Miranda. I'm glad that you've enjoyed this because it's been super fun for me. Debbie, I'm giving you, this is Debbie Whitlow. She, poor thing, she is trying to get hers to print out, and for some reason her printer settings are messed up. So I'm giving you an entry anyway, just because you've shown me you are really trying. Jessica Ross. And let's see, Andrea Tiller. I think I missed some of these. They got buried in my group because let's see. Oh, there's Kathy. Tammy McCann. And then Kathy, did I have you down for workshop 1? Let's see. Let me make sure. No, okay. Kathy Womack. And then Mel Moody. One, and then she also posted number 2. That's so fun. Yes, Ginger, I love having you. we have so much fun, and right now it's a small group, but it's just so loving, and I love that so much. Okay, so I will have to go back. So I've got all of if you posted a picture, I have all of those entries here. Okay, and I'll sit here and fold these up. The entries, if you sent the engagement picture to me or you tagged me in it, I will grab those when I get back to my computer. Please, please, please don't feel like you are behind. You have all weekend to catch up, and the videos don't come down until the 26th. When they do come down on the 26th, they will be going into my membership area. So if you're already a member and you're behind, Mary, if that's you, you're going to get access anyway. So you don't have to worry about that. But this workshop, posted about party, let's see. Tanya, I've got your 2 entries here, and I will go back and look for those other entries on Tuesday. I'll go back and look. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you've had fun. Like, it's been super fun for me too. It's been like, I don't paint a lot. I know it sounds weird, but I don't really just get to sit down and paint a lot anymore. Like, I've got so much computer work and ads and, all that I'm doing that it was really fun for me to do a project from start to finish. So I will jump on and look for the rest of those engagement contest entries and get all these together. And guys, I will not be live this weekend except maybe to pop on and say hi. You have all weekend to catch up. I did that because I know that so many of you work through the week, you get busy, and I didn't want to take the workshop away from you on a Friday. I wanted to give you the weekend to work on it, and then honestly you'll have next week too. But on Monday, good morning, Wendy. Good. On Monday, we are going to have a celebration party, and we are going to celebrate all of you who have taken part in this in any way, whether you just got your template cut out, whether you painted the whole thing. We're just going to celebrate all of you. And we will also be drawing on Monday live the winner for the 5 free digital templates. So be thinking about, if you win, which ones you would want. And I'm just excited for the weekend. I hope that y'all are too. And I will see you all Monday morning around 10 a.m. That's my plan, is 10 a.m. But I think I have a chiropractic appointment that day, and I can't remember what time I made it. So check the mini chat or your messages. Check your messages and your email coming out this weekend to let you know exactly what time I will be here for the celebration party on Monday. Can't wait. Hoping also to get some sleep this weekend because I feel like I'm dragging. My energy's low today. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby today, come hell or high water. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.